University Tower Chimes, bringing another session of Ask the Professor, the show on which you match wits with University of Detroit Mercy professors in an unrehearsed session of questions and answers. I'm your host, Matt Maggio, and let me introduce to you our panel for today. To my right, from the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry, is Professor Danielle Maxwell.
Good to be here.
Yes. You know why it's good to be here? Because we put those pictures out on Facebook the other day, and I think it was you that said something like, oh, what a great way to end every week, and what a great way to end a semester.
Oh, nice. Yes, it is.
The pictures came out good.
Oh my
almost
goodness.
lifelike, I thought.
We're almost human.
Yes, and those fall colors, absolutely
All
gorgeous.
colors, yep.
Love it.
And just to let you guys know, I will be taking those photos, I will be doctoring them up, and I will be moving our location.
What will my head be?
Don't worry about it.
Like
we
the
set a
moon,
stage?
or?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Have you seen this
request.
programming, you man?
No,
Oh, I
not
like the
seen
request
what you-
idea.
Because it is the last weekend of the Eras Tour, so if we could all be on the Eras Tour stage.
Oh, my word. My word.
It's been a long
Can you
year
put
and a
Taylor on there with us?
half.
Oh,
Of
right.
course. She,
Swimming.
she is very tall, so just make sure you get the right height.
I'm
Now
pretty
I gotta
sure
do
the last
proportions?
concert I went to, the tickets were $12.50.
Yeah.
And that might have been to see the Police.
Like
Live.
1,250, because that is an Eras Tour concert.
That
Wow.
I can't even fathom paying. I wouldn't pay that much to see library seats.
Well, you wouldn't pay that to sit in Springsteen's lap. Maybe. Oh, I got her thinking.
I actually watched this documentary on HBO called Yacht Rock.
Oh, yeah, rock.
Which is like all my, literally, Steely Dan, the
Yep.
Doobie Brothers, Kenny Loggins, all of these guys I absolutely adore. And I was thinking, well, if I'd gotten to kiss Michael McDonald in that video, I would have done
Seriously.
it. I wrote him a letter when I was like in junior high. And he wrote me back. It was very nice.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
He
gonna
did.
be there.
That's
What can I
awesome.
say?
Sent me a picture. Thank you for your very nice letter. And I'm like, yeah, then you went and married one of your backup singers, didn't you? And
Auto
broke
sign.
my heart.
Jeez.
How dare you.
I know.
You know, Professor Erin Bell is here with us today, director of Detroit Mercy's writing program, and Reading Center. Are you
Yeah.
also in charge of the writing program?
No, that is
Okay.
my wonderful colleague, Dr. Garcia.
Got it.
We're
Elena.
simpatico,
Okay.
and we're like definitely in collaboration. So,
Got it. Got
yes.
it. So, which celebrity from your youth did you write a letter to and get a letter back from?
So
That's a good
I actually have several examples, but I know for a class assignment, and this might be controversial in this group. I wrote a letter to Bono.
I like Bono.
I was really, really into U2 in 5th grade, so much so that I did, in fact, write a letter. I received a letter back from a really kind person named Cecilia. I still remember this. I was like, Cecilia, that's such a pretty name. And I got a U2 postcard. So nothing from Bono, but
That's awesome.
yeah, it was, I thought it was really neat because I was really into writing,
I
Oh,
think that's
signed
cool.
photo? I just gotta, and then I like wondered what happened to that postcard. Like, where did it go? Because that would have been cool.
Yeah,
But
hold on to that, right? Hold
Distinct
on to that for
memories.
sure.
This is not a universal experience. I've never written a letter to someone.
Well, those
It's
means
probably-
you're of the age
I'm
that you
gonna
sent
say-
emails.
I've never
Yeah.
emailed someone
What?
either. Wow.
it is like
I have
definite,
emailed people, I promise, but like not that, yeah.
say
Right.
like millennial Gen X cut
Well,
off
the
there.
PPA also
That's it.
prevents certain things legally
Yeah,
too,
I
right?
think
Yeah.
so. Professor Jim Tubbs is here with us today.
Yes.
And how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
I'll push the whole, what celebrity have you attempted to contact?
Well,
And-
my favorite story about that is when I was in college. I was in the Glee Club and we were on tour in New York, and I got to see Diana Rigg on
okay.
stage at the St. James Theater in Molière's. Molière's play The Misanthrope. I wasn't that fond of the play, but I was very fond of Diana Rigg. And in fact, a friend of mine and I snuck backstage afterwards and actually got to chat with her for a couple of minutes at her stage door before the stage manager rushed us off. But I not only wrote to her, but I sent her flowers.
Oh,
And I got a really nice note from her
That's so
thanking me from the
cool.
flower and remembering the group that I was with, because it was like a Tuesday night and it was mostly a geriatric audience except for us all males from a college. We were very enthusiastic.
And
That
yet you
is
still have
awesome.
not seen Evil Under the Sun, the movie?
Yes, I've seen
Oh, good.
both.
Okay, because I was like, Maggie Smith and Diana Rigg are so
Oh,
hilarious
I
in that
love
film.
Diana Rigg.
Nice. All right, Professor Dan Maggio, you know what's coming. What is your favorite color? No. Blue, no red.
That's right.
Oh!
Oh,
You go tumbling into the valley.
Yep. give the wrong
I have
answer.
never written a letter.
It's okay. It's okay. It's quite all right.
The two of us. Yay.
High five. How are things going, Dan?
Pretty good.
Staying warm?
Staying warm, getting ready for Christmas, and you know,
That's what it's all about.
recovering. I was sick last. I had actually had COVID.
Oh,
You're welcome for not
yeah.
for me.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we're welcome.
Yes,
I
thank you
look
very
forward to
much.
getting it for my 8th time.
Oh, my
God.
I think there's like some laboratory out there. It's like, okay, we have a new strain of corona. We must test it on Matt Maya.
Yes,
he
that's
gets
exactly-
every strain of corona there
I
is.
do. I absolutely do.
No
Even
matter
with
what
the vaccination.
vaccines.
Were you
Yeah, but
vaccinated, if you don't mind me asking?
No, I forgot to get it. It didn't matter because
It didn't matter.
even my brother and my sister-in-law got COVID back in Pennsylvania, and they canceled Thanksgiving because of that.
Oh.
And they had been vaccinated.
They had been vaccinated.
They had just got them flying.
Yeah,
So.
it really is a fast-moving virus, that is for sure.
I got it once, and I thought I had, I thought I had allergies because that's
Sure.
what it was like. The back of my
Yeah.
throat was
Right.
closed up,
Exactly.
like when I had allergies as a kid
Oh
in the
my
spring. And no, it turned out it was COVID, but it wasn't very severe.
Okay.
I'll make you a new punch card to go with your no punch card.
That would be nice.
The 10th COVID will do something special.
I actually have my COVID card in my wallet, so I can just get it punched at this point.
Perfect.
I've got mine online, so
All right, Dave.
yes.
What are you seeing next door? What's going on next door
Next door.
to your house?
Oh, I don't know yet.
The new people in the neighborhood.
All I know is they put up shears. We can't look in.
Oh, okay, all right.
Is this on the empty lot side or the
No,
other
no,
side?
the other side. It's
Oh.
the house that's been vacant for about 18 years.
Oh.
Seriously,
Wow.
seriously.
Wow.
I mean, they've made some modest improvements.
If you say so.
Modest.
Shears.
It has a door,
Well,
right?
well, here's the thing. You know,
Yes.
we see
It does
cars.
have a door.
We see cars in the driveway.
That's a big
We
deal.
see lights inside. But the one thing that kind of throws me is like, we haven't seen any furniture moved in yet.
Have you gone over and introduced yourself?
No, they were installing gutters and they introduced themselves to us.
Oh, there's people
We
living there,
waved,
too.
So,
Okay, all right.
so, but I'm like going, why don't I see furniture? Or, you know, like a U-Haul truck.
No, I understand.
Maybe they're minimalist.
I was going to say, they're minimalist feng shui people.
Maybe
so
move it
you
in at
never
4
know.
in the morning when you're sleeping.
No, I'm up at 4 in the morning
That's
usually.
right.
So yeah,
Also
you forget.
He's a freak. His
I
sleep
am-
hours.
That's true. There are not many hours that your house is
Right.
not
I just
awake.
happen to be part vampire. That's all. So.
Maybe they're vampires.
No.
Rolling in coffins.
Anything's possible.
Could be.
They wouldn't have shears. They'd have
That's
heavy
true. Like,
curtains.
like.
Yeah, blackout
nothing.
curtains.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
Depends
interesting.
on your mythology. There can be,
True.
you know, in the discovery of witches' mythology,
I have
vampires can
no
go
idea.
out in the day. They're not.
That's right. Professor Beth Oljar, schooling
Zombie
us
Beth.
on Nosferatu here, just to finish off a solid fall semester
That's right.
with some seriously wintry weather. What more can I say?
Yes, it's been very chilly outside.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, not as chilly as when we've got those Arctic, you know,
Yes.
7
Polar
degrees.
vortexes,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sissy
polar
stuff.
vortexes, but
Gosh, listen to this guy over here.
still pretty chilly.
Here, let me
Pretty
text
chill.
my friends back in here in Pennsylvania and see if they give you anything.
Yeah, exactly.
They will not, I'm
Lake of
sure.
Fire.
I had lunch with a colleague who's leaving and is going to be teaching in Omaha. I was thinking, no. I'll take
Wow.
Detroit.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, doggone it. Medicine had up to 40 today.
Oh,
wow.
what do you know?
Oh, no, they were minus 15 last week. So
Well, folks, this is a program. You can send us questions regarding anything. It's been a while since we've had questions about temperature. If you stump the panel, you win a prize. If you don't stump the panel, you win a prize. You can send us the questions in a number of ways. Email us at atp@udmercy.edu. Find us on Facebook and Instagram, or listen on your favorite smart speaker by asking it to play Ask the Professor at University of Detroit Mercy. We haven't even gotten off the ground yet in the fact that this is our annual sort of end-of-year holiday show, and we've got some really good questions sent in here. Dear Matt and professors, we saw the need for annual holiday questions. Hope these questions arrive in time for you to use. Thank you again for the great entertainment and fun this year. Sincerely, and happy holidays to all the props, our good friend Beverly Hollis of Redmond, Washington. So thanks for sending
Beverly.
those in. Perfectly timed, since we're recording on my wife's birthday, a.k.a. St. Nicholas Day. What country is St. Nicholas from?
Poland, isn't it?
It doesn't say that.
Is he
Somewhere
German?
Yeah, I was
Scandinavian.
gonna say Germany.
Dutch?
Nope.
Ireland.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Italy?
Uh-oh.
Originally,
We don't have a
Greece.
map of
I know,
Europe.
right? Like
originally from Myra, but we call it something different now.
Greece? No.
Nope. But
Crete.
Myra?
pretty close.
Well,
Turkey
All
is
right.
what they
We
refer
hear
to
turkey.
themselves
Yeah.
now
Pure
as.
turkey from
Yes.
the
Yeah.
great beyond.
That's right.
Myra.
Yes, Myra. When did Santa's suit become its iconic red?
oh, this is pretty recent, isn't it?
Yeah, when
is
It's
it? Coca-Cola,
marketing.
right?
30
It's
something?
marketing.
Movie related.
When Coca-Cola
Yeah,
started
yeah,
out.
it's marketing.
It's based on the Coke campaign,
Yeah.
so the
Yeah.
1930s, therefore
Yeah.
less than 100 years
Wow.
old. Yeah.
You mean I'd like to teach the world to sing? That
No.
No, no.
Yeah,
Long
Santa
iconography
and-
of
He was holding a
Okay.
small bottle of Coke
Right,
at that
right,
time, the
right.
short
Okay,
one,
yeah.
you know.
I know that.
So how was he portrayed before that?
It says prior to this, it could have been any number of
Sometimes
colors.
green, sometimes leather.
The leathers.
Actually, green was a big deal because I believe, from my understanding of the mythology, that Father Christmas sort of comes from the old man of the mountain, the man of the forest, and so green was like a pretty big deal there.
But
so.
ermine fur was
Right,
a big,
right.
big.
Beth's still thinking
I
about
just had an
leather
image of Santa and Rob Halford shopping together in a leather store, which would be
Noir.
really funny. Exactly.
There you go. There you go.
The harness comes in really handy for the
Oh,
for the reindeer.
goodness. See, I knew it was
For
gonna
the
go-
reindeer.
Yeah.
What's the last name of the family featured in the National Lampoon's movies, including Christmas
Griswolds.
Vacation?
Yes.
Griswolds.
Yes.
Yeah, good one.
The Griswolds. In the first Home Alone movie, what was the destination for the McAllister family?
Paris.
Paris.
Stranded Kevin at home. It's
Yes.
got to be pretty far, right?
What, was it Clausen? Oh.
It was not Clausen.
Darn.
It was neither Clausen nor Keego Harbor.
Oh.
Google had a commercial with Macaulay Culkin in the original house.
Oh, I didn't
Oh.
see that.
Yeah, and it's advertising. I think it's Google products or Google AI. But anyway, it's a play on
Nice.
some of the old
Smart.
the movies.
Sue Andrews was at her son's
love it.
house in Evanston, I
Yeah.
think it was, and he lives 2 blocks away from that house.
Oh.
And they said there's always somebody in front of
Yeah.
that house taking pictures.
Oh,
So
sure.
cool.
Just like
So
Cleveland
cool.
and the Christmas story.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure I'm looking in a Jim-ish direction for
Uh-oh.
something like, what Christmas carol features the line, strike the harp,
Deck the halls with bells. and
join
holly.
the chorus? That's
Well,
right. Deck the
well,
halls.
that was like, didn't even
Oh,
have to go
no,
through
Danielle,
it in
you've
your
never
mind.
been here when Jim gets the Christmas Carol question. That's
He's
I'm
hardcore.
terrified.
He's hardcore.
no, it's like Jim
He
just
knows
answers
them
them
all.
even before
I
Matt
just-
reads them.
I like Christmas carols.
Me too.
So I know
I
all
do
those.
too, but I don't like them like that.
Cruise ship.
In The Nightmare Before Christmas, what name does Jack Skellington give to dear old Saint Nick?
Oh,
Oh,
my
I've only seen that once. I
Every
think.
What?
time I think that it's a giveaway question,
no, it's,
nobody
I've
gets
never
it.
seen
I
that
hate to
movie.
say that.
I've
Nick?
seen it so
I
many
haven't
times. No.
either.
I've
haven't
seen
seen
it a
it
dozen
either.
times.
It's like Santa Claus, right?
Sandy Claus.
Sandy Claus.
Yeah.
Sandy Claus.
Yeah, I knew it was a play on the name.
Yep, that's pretty good.
I thought you got it right. That's good.
We saw that movie first run day it came out,
Aw.
fall of 1993, and my friend remarks to me, a friend we have in common,
Oh.
Santa's a bit of a bleep in that movie. It's like, it's true, he's kind of a jerk, yeah.
Fall
I mean, he was really
93.
angry, but you know.
Well, it's the mind of Tim Burton,
Yeah,
so you
that's
know.
exactly
Well, and the other
right.
night we watched James and the Giant Peach just for
Oh.
sentimental sake, and Jack is in it. So
Exactly.
That's a good one.
Still one of the best kids' books I've ever read.
Yeah.
Roald Dahl could write anything, and I would read it as a kid. I was a huge fan.
In a lot of Europe, Asia, and Africa, if you're Christian and you believe in St. Nicholas Day, last night, the night before today, kids would have left their socks and shoes out to get what from St. Nick?
Candy?
Cold feet.
It's like a
Oh.
coin or something?
Nuts?
An orange. I don't know.
Almost always, it was something fairly exotic.
Leather.
Okay, I'm sorry. Fairly exotic for, I don't know, landlocked Central Europe. Does that help?
A boat?
No.
A banana.
Spices?
Well, you know what? You're just one step away, Jim. I mean, it's an
Pineapple.
orange.
Oh, it's an orange.
Yeah,
Oh,
I said
okay.
orange.
Sorry, I did not
I
hear.
am vindicated.
Yep. You're
A leather
vindicated.
orange.
Oranges.
A leather.
A leather orange.
Well, I can remember my
Really
grandfather
old.
telling me when he was a child that they would get an orange
Yeah.
in their stocking, and
Yeah.
I think that was great.
During the
Yeah,
Depression, yeah,
absolutely.
I think that was in Little House on the Prairie. I almost feel like I remember it in one of the books. Like Mr. Edwards brought an
Yep.
orange.
Yes,
and a,
that
see,
was one
that's
of the
how-
gifts that he brought, and a penny.
Yeah.
They each got,
See?
Laura and Mary each got a penny. Obviously, we are not, we both read.
Yes.
The Little House.
Big
Little
fan.
House.
Big fan.
Little
Me
House.
too.
How many credited roles did Tom Hanks perform for the movie The Polar Express?
Oh,
He was a
there
lot.
So
There's
many.
A lot of them. What, like 10?
It's less than 10.
7.
It's 6. I'll give it to you.
6.
Yeah, 6 roles. I don't know if we want to try to
Train
list them,
conductor
but
is the best.
yeah.
I feel like that movie's a little creepy. My kids were a
It
little
is.
bit of the animation.
Totally
Very
creepy.
creepy.
100%.
Friends of mine
creepy.
worked on it. They said it was creepy.
The guy on top of the train's a little
So
creepy.
why did they
Yeah.
decide to portray
Yeah.
the people the way they did?
The
I don't
blink,
know.
the blink ratio was off.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
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 We call it the uncanny valley,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
The
No,
blink
it was-
ratio.
And the train trip
Look where
itself
they
was a
went.
bit scary.
It was, right?
I'm gonna
Like,
send
I'm
you
like, I
a
don't want to
really
be on
cool
that train. It was terrifying.
philosophical
To stay
article
on the tracks.
Okay.
that basically draws from evolutionary biology. I feel like we've talked about this before, and basically says if there is something innate to every human being where we see these computer generated things and we're like, we recognize something's off, what part of our upbringing hundreds of thousands of years ago made that important for us? Were there animals that looked so human that we had to protect ourselves from them? And I'm like, that is creepy.
That's
Yeah.
terrifying.
I'm already creeped out
Yep.
just talking about
Well,
it.
but
like,
I mean, just
ugh.
in general, right? If you couldn't distinguish between what was real, what was veridical,
Right.
and what wasn't, that's pretty much going to be a serious problem.
It's going to be an
You
issue.
needed to distinguish between a
I
big
think-
kitty and a saber-toothed tiger.
Yes.
Well, right. I mean, we evolved as problem solvers, right? So,
Absolutely. Yep. What is the first elf rule from Elf?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, we
I
just
should
covered
know
this in Chemical Club
Oh.
this week. It was like the jolly happiness
Was
rule. No, wait. We just did a Kahoot on
I love
this.
this movie. I should know this.
Why did I know that?
I've never seen that one.
Oh,
It's
so-
good. It's good. It's really good.
stupid.
But I know
Delightful.
Dan likes it.
I love
Oh,
that
this is
movie.
gonna kill me. I can't.
Oh, treat
Yeah,
every day like it's Christmas.
Treat every day like it's Christmas.
Yeah.
Is the correct answer.
Oh.
Thank you, Chem Club.
Does that mean I get lots of presents? Which is
Heck
really
yeah.
the only reason for Christmas to happen.
That like
Way to live
McRib
life.
is out all the time. I mean, let's go. Come on.
I will say I beat all of our students in Christmas trivia this week. I just shut them down. And
Nice, nice. You smacked those kids down,
I did.
Mr. Maxwell.
It is a perk of the job,
it
actually.
is.
According to the cartoon, Frosty the Snowman's first words were
Happy birthday.
"Happy Birthday."
I was gonna
Was
say,
his-
it's cold outside.
I'll just say Merry Christmas,
Yeah.
but no.
Give me a
Oh
drink.
wow!
Several.
I don't know if we've ever had something even aligned to this kind of trivia. This is pretty cool. In what city and year did the Nutcracker Ballet premiere in the U.S.?
Well, I'm
Well,
going to
come
say
to
New
New York City.
York.
It wasn't New York.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Chicago?
Didn't say Chicago.
Washington,
San
D.C.
Francisco.
Says San Francisco.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
But what year? This is fascinating. to me.
1919.
It has not yet been 100 years, is what
Oh.
I'm telling you.
1942.
It was 44.
Wow.
So yeah, we have our.
Where was
Kendra
Mara
heir
when we
apparent
needed
here.
her?
Yeah, I know. 1944, San Francisco. That's wild. What did Harry Potter get for his first Christmas present ever
I don't know.
You mean when he's at Hogwarts?
when he's at Hogwarts?
Well, he gets a sweater from Ron's mom. He gets the invisibility
The
cloak.
invisibility cloak
I-
of his
okay.
father. Yes.
That'd be handy.
Ignotus Peverell's
I love that.
invisibility cloak. That's right. According to National Geographic Kids, how many Lego sets, oh my lord,
Oh,
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
are
dun.
sold every second between the day after Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve? Oh, this
So
is
many.
Dan all the way.
I don't want
God, why would you assume that I could do that?
Well,
Well,
You're
because
like
you're
one of
Lego
math guy.
aligned.
No.
On a daily basis between
Every
Christmas
second.
Every second.
Black
On a
Friday.
second,
Well.
per second basis?
How many per second? Let's approach
Oh,
this mathematically.
Hundreds.
Well, there's
How many seconds are there in a day?
there's 60 seconds in a minute, 3,600
I'm
seconds in
thinking
an
a
hour.
fairly small number, 12 or 13.
Times 20, I don't know, 37, maybe 90,000.
But we're just trying to
good.
figure out the second,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. So how many seconds, how many days are there between Black Friday and Christmas
30,
Eve?
so
Too much math.
say $250,000.
I bet he gets this. This is going to be great.
And then how many sets do you think they saw together between
Right?
probably 4 million? So
Okay.
I would say 8. No.
Oh, wait.
16.
I mean, you're really close.
Is it really?
It's
Really?
28. You're in
Oh,
the right
okay.
order of
Hey.
magnitude. That's
Wow.
right. Oh, that's
That was impressive.
I was watching the
28
lights.
28 per second?
How do you do
Legos?
that in your mind?
Okay, I thought
That
it
is
was
a
higher.
lot of sore feet.
I was watching the steam come out of Dan's ears.
That was
God,
awesome.
that was
That was
amazing.
That was
Amazing.
just really
I'm surprised
impressive.
it was that close, actually.
Oh my gosh.
Kendra would be so impressed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So would Bones would be
So would
impressed,
Jeff.
too.
Where's
Yeah.
Jeff?
I know. He would love that too. Not so much Christmas Carol trivia, but definitely Christmas song
Jim?
trivia. What was the first song and in what year that actually mentioned Santa Claus by name? I don't know if I've ever heard this before.
So we need the song. Is
Here
it
Comes Santa Claus?
It's not Here Comes
Santa Claus is coming to town?
It's not Santa Claus is coming to town.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
Was there an animated feature made off of it?
I mean, probably.
Was it sung by Gene Autry?
It was not. Well, it could have been.
Oh.
The
Bing
writer of
Crosby.
the song was Benjamin Hanby.
Who?
No idea.
Not,
Which song,
It's
what
not the
year?
Fifth Beatle.
So it's
The
not
Night
White
Before
Christmas.
It is not. I'll back into this by giving you the year of this song being written was 1864.
Oh.
In the United States. Yes.
Oh.
That was a cheery
it's a
time.
classic. You'll know it when I
Is it?
say it, but mentions Santa Claus by name.
Huh.
Jingle Bells?
No.
Well, the book was only written, the story was only written in the 1840s.
That's right. So this is just a couple decades after that.
Oh, monopolizing on the fad.
exactly.
Let's
Exactly.
see.
So it's a Christmas tree? No, that doesn't mention
No.
Santa.
This is the last question from Beverly's
Oh,
set too. so
man.
this is interesting.
Sorry, Beverly.
I mean, I will give it away, but I still think it's fun. There's probably only one Christmas song / carol that goes click, click, click.
The roof. Jingle bells?
My remote broke? What?
Down come the chimney with old Saint Nick.
Say, hold on.
Yo ho ho, who would
Got
go?
it.
Yo ho ho, who would
But
go?
what is it?
Up on the
on the
housetop.
Up on the
There we
housetop.
go.
Click,
Oh.
click, click.
Yep, Gene Autry did record that.
Okay, well there you go.
Up on the housetop?
Up
Yep.
on the housetop,
Yeah.
yeah.
Click, click, click.
Down
Okay, no,
chimney
I'm
with
sorry. I'm
old
thinking
Saint
Otis
Nick.
Redding when you said that. That's all.
Down
No,
come the chimney
Yeah,
with
I
old
guess
Saint
I
Nick.
guess I thought
Oh
that was
my
far more
gosh.
contemporary than it was.
Me too. I wasn't.
Well, I'm sure
Pretty old.
1,000 people recorded it. so.
Pretty old. All right, well, let's move on to another set of
Oh.
questions. Thanks again, Beverly.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah. Dear Matt and Profs, heeding your call for Christmas holiday show. 12 questions with animated Christmas shows for you. And the professors to ring in the holidays. Enjoy. Sincerely and happy holidays, our good friend Rachel Ralston. That's awesome. Thank
I'm
you.
wanting
Thank
some
you.
about peanuts and
Mhm.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
There you go. Or, which 1964 stop-motion animated special feature features a character who wants to be a dentist?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed
It's
Reindeer.
Hermie, right?
Hermie.
Yes.
My noise.
The elf. Yep.
That's so cute.
In the Frosty the Snowman cartoon, what, or maybe let's do it this way, who brings Frosty to life?
It's the little
Little
girl
girl. Yeah,
whose
but the-
name I can't remember.
Actually, someone accidentally brings him to life first.
Isn't the
Notices
professor
it.
the
Professor Hinkle is
Hinkle,
his
yeah,
name.
the guy with the hat?
Professor Hinkle.
Yep. Who's the main villain in the cartoon Santa Claus is Coming to Town?
The Meister?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
What
got
is
it.
it?
Burgermeister
Meister
Meisterburger.
yeah.
The Meister, yeah. Meister guy.
So
It was
Still
a TikTok
remember it.
trend. That's the only reason why I
That's
know
so
that.
silly. Oh my gosh. In A Charlie Brown Christmas, Schroeder is only seen playing what song on his piano?
Beethoven.
Yeah. What is it? What song?
Beethoven's
Oh,
10th,
Fifth
Ode to
Symphony?
Joy.
I don't know. No,
Moonlight
like
Sonata.
That
Yeah.
one? Ode to Joy? No, that's
Not
No,
Ode to
that's
Joy?
the Ode to Joy.
Yeah, sorry.
The other Beethoven song.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll
this.
just watch it.
Well, he technically plays Jingle Bells.
He does.
Yeah,
he does.
the
but
ding, ding,
I
ding,
think the
you know,
first
the
one
Oh,
that he
that.
plays is Fur Elise.
Fur
is the
Elise.
song that-
Fur
yeah.
Elise.
Yes.
It's a
Fur
very
Elise.
famous.
In Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what is the name of Rudolph's love interest?
Oh my gosh, I
These
totally
are
know
great.
this. You know this. I know you
Hold
know
on,
this.
I know.
I can
It's,
picture her.
I can picture her in my mind. I can't think of her name.
We
hold
showed
it.
the Rankin and
Oh,
Bass to
God,
our kids. when
oh,
they were
I know
growing up,
this.
And there was only
Me
two
too.
possible reactions. Utter horror or just laughing hysterically at things that are not meant to be laughed at. I'm like, what?
Clara or something like that?
You're really close. It's Clarice.
Clarice.
Have the
That's
land
even
stop
hilarious.
screaming.
Yeah, because
Clarice.
you remember put the mud on the nose and you sounded all nasally and you know,
Yep, that was
shameful.
really funny.
Rhinoplasty.
Gosh,
I remember being being
absolute
really
classic.
upset by Rudolph because they were mean to him.
Absolutely.
They were
It
absolute
really
bullies, and we
upset
got
me
over
when I
that
was a
too
kid.
Well, no,
fast.
and you want to know
Absolutely.
the scary part was Donner was supposedly the father of Rudolph, and Donner's one of the ones picking on him.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
I have
lot
a
of
real
layers
issue with
there.
how society just forgot how those reindeer picked on him, and they're all
agree.
celebrating
It
him on
really
Christmas.
upset me. I
I know.
cried and had to go talk to my sister until I calmed down.
Seriously.
Until you
Yeah.
had venison that night,
I
and
still
then you
have
were all good.
issues.
They were
November.
bad reindeer.
In
I had reindeer in Alaska. It was very good.
Disney's Mickey's Christmas Carol,
I love
who
this.
plays the part of Jacob Marley?
The duck.
Right?
Donald?
Wait.
Donald Duck?
Oh, Marley.
Goofy.
No.
Goofy.
Okay.
Goofy. Yeah,
I was thinking of
Goofy.
Scrooge.
He'd be perfect
yeah,
for the
Scrooge is
part.
not Marley.
True. Yeah, he's kind of gangly looking. So.
Yeah.
Well, really, the point of A Christmas Carol is to show that the rich must always be traumatized by some sort of visiting ghost before they'll give anything to the poor.
What, paranormal? Jeez.
That and the fact that every single time I've ever leaned down at a second story window, I always point at someone and go, "You there, boy, what day is it?"
You there, boy. What day is it?
In Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, who helps Rudolph and his friends escape from the clutches of the abominable snowman?
Klondike.
Was it
Uh,
Yukon?
Yukon Sam?
The Yukon Sam, that's it.
Nope.
No.
I thought you were going to say it. Yukon Cornelius.
Cornelius.
Yukon
Well, I was just
Cornelius.
repeating what Dave said.
Oh, right. No, I'm thinking Cornelius is playing from the Apes here. That's
Oh,
also.
my
I can picture it. There, I have all
We're
the
going to blame
figurines
Dave
sitting
for
in my
everything,
house.
basically.
God.
So
I'm the patsy today. I'm
that's
good.
it.
Another Rankin and Bass special, if you
boy.
ever saw the little drummer boy, he actually had a name in the...
Ringo.
It wasn't Ringo.
He best?
Bingo.
I
Horace?
can give it to you as a clue from the Bible. Do you remember who Moses' brother is supposed to be?
Aaron.
Aaron is his name, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
AKA
No, not E-R-I-N.
No,
A-A-R-O.
Aaron.
Aaron.
There we go.
Okay, I was going to say.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Best part of the Lions game last night was Keegan-Michael Key at
Oh,
the
God.
desk before.
What about Tarek Skubal?
Well, no,
Yeah.
that was good too, but Keegan-Michael Key, he's
He's special.
Falling to your knees, passing the ball. There are so many good moments.
No, it's true.
He's an alum, though, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he's
100%.
funny. He is very
Very
funny.
funny.
Oh my gosh. In Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, oh,
Yeah.
well, there it is. Who's Rudolph's father? Yeah.
Donner.
Donner is his, yeah, not the Donner Party, but Donner.
The Donner Party is friendlier. So.
Yeah, exactly. What is the name of the little girl who's friends with Frosty the Snowman in the cartoon?
Oh, for the love
is it
of.
Lisa or Jenny or Sarah?
Pretty easy for me to give a clue on this one.
Okay.
Okay.
What is the stereotypical female-leaning name given to people who want to call the manager?
Karen?
Karen. Yes, her name was Karen.
That's right.
I feel
Not
bad
Erin,
for all
Karen.
people named Karen.
I do too. Very
That's
common
not
name.
going
What's the
away
male
anytime
equivalent to
soon.
Karen? Anyway.
It's Steve.
Chad. I
We
don't
can
know.
we can call it Matt.
Okay.
Matt is the equivalent.
But there is a male version of Karen.
What is it?
I think it's Steve or Bob.
Actually, I think it's Uncle Bob.
Uncle
Uncle
Bob. Uncle
Bob.
Bob or it's Bob
My
or
kids
Steve.
have an Uncle Bob, and I do feel bad about that one.
Uncle
So,
Bob.
He could be Robert now.
yeah, Robobert. Only 3 voice actors appear in the credits for The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. That was Chuck Jones, right? So who
Yes.
are the 3 voices?
Boris
Boris
Karloff,
Karloff.
Boris Karloff,
Thurl Ravenscroft,
Thurl's
and
Ravenscroft.
June Foray.
Oh my God!
Wow.
In the
Slap
order
the
she
floor.
was-
She was, so she must have been the voice of Cindy Lou
Cindy
Who.
Lou, yeah.
Who was no more than 2.
Two. That's
Yes.
right. Exactly.
Thurl did the singing and Boris did the narrating.
our Christmas
Hmm?
Also found that movie terrible.
Thurl Ravenscroft. Every year when these questions come up,
Tony the Tiger.
most likely to be known as the voice of Tony the Tiger, but he will always be the voice of the Haunted Mansion
Oh,
at Disney
yeah,
World
true.
to me. So it's a big deal. In Santa Claus is Coming to Town, what's the name of the postman who tells the story of where Santa
Oh,
came
that was
from?
Fred Astaire, wasn't
It is Fred Astaire,
Okay.
but that wasn't
Who's-
his name.
Postman Fred.
No, it was initials and then something.
Yeah.
This wasn't the Burgermeister?
No, no.
Well, no, it was that
He-
story.
he had the
He
half
was the
track.
narrator
Guy.
of-
Yeah, he
Okay.
had that little half track
He did.
Yeah.
car or vehicle,
Oh,
No
that's
idea.
right.
like Special Delivery Smith or something.
Wow.
I've given it to you.
That's-
Okay.
It was
What?
like SD Kluger was his name. And he's like,
Kluger?
what does the SD stand for? Special Delivery. or whatever.
Nice.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
it. You all are hardcore as they come. I don't even know what else to say. Like,
Special delivery.
yes.
Kluger.
Kluger.
Not Freddie. Not the
Not-
same as
no,
Freddie's
no.
last name.
Gosh, we only have a few seconds left, and we hope that everybody who hears our voices here today has a very peaceful end to 2024 and a very good beginning to 2025.
We're gonna need it.
Yes, first day of classes, Monday, January 6th.
Don't remind me.
Yeah,
Very
it's
early.
gonna be interesting. But I'm so sorry. The time has come for us to say goodbye. Beth,
Merry Christmas.
Dave,
See ya.
Dan,
Goodbye.
Jim,
Goodbye.
Erin,
Adieu.
and Danielle.
One semester down, 59 to go.
Oh, I
And
like
now
that.
these
Not that you're
words from
counting.
University of Detroit Mercy.
You can email Ask the Professor at atp@udmercy.edu or visit the Ask the Professor Facebook page.
Ask the Professor is produced and directed by Michael Jason and Brian Masonville, and our executive producer is Professor Jason Roach. Until next week, I'm your host, Matt Maggio.